Hi, I'm Anita, and I am the proud owner of a newly delivered Lamb LT150 dual feed machine. Today I want to show folks how it looks to unbox one of these. Okay, we have here box 1, 2, and 3 are over out of view, but here's box 1. She says in the video don't remove the contents yet, but I'm guessing box 1 is where the directions are. And here's a shipping label. I think I'll keep that. Yep, model LT150. Circular sock knitting machine with 2-feed camming system, 66 needle cylinder, and 33 needle ribber cone and stand. All right, so that looks official. The next step, I think, is to take some scissors and find the seam, I'm guessing. But they have really packed this well. Oops. As Amy warns people, these are heavy, and I'm healthy enough that I was able to lift these for a short distance myself, but these are heavy. This one I think weighs 31 pounds. All right, so opening the first box, and a good amount of protective bubble wrap. I like to reuse this when I can, so I'll put that aside. It gets thrown over there. Here's some more stuff I'll reuse or recycle. Okay, so we have, first of all, a nice setup bonnet. So that's a happy thing, isn't it? You can hit the ground running. Once you get the machine going, it's a nice thing to include a setup bonnet for my 66 slot cylinder that goes in here. So that's kind of cool. Set that aside. I do know what this is. This is the weight system, the pulley system. So I don't think I need that quite yet. And we have some great spacers. Not spacers. Wow, was I wrong. These are the wonderful little heel springs that I saw in the video that I'll attach to 2 of 3 of the yarn guides have heel springs. So I'll use those. Those are nicely packed. And a heel fork. I think this machine might be a good use of this type of weight distribution system. All right, now I think the main reason that they are directing us to box number 1, of course, is contained in this. And these look official, with official documentation. Comes with a nice manual, assembly manual. I'm probably not going to get to the full assembly of the machine, and this is a video just for the unboxing. But I think you can see it's a nice manual. I'll keep that handy. And this, of course, is the operating manual, which I will read. And they're very careful about making sure that the items included in these 3 boxes, and they check off each one and make sure that they send them all. So very impressed with their organization. I don't know what it means to have, they sent a 3 32nd-inch wedge separately. There are some other goodies in here. Let me just take some stuff out temporarily, and I'll probably end up putting it back on. But just, I'm sure everybody's all a Twitter about what else is in this box. I think that's the stand, of course, for the ribber. So, more boxing material. Well, let's just do it. Sorry, it's so loud. Oh, wow. This is This is the brains of the unit right there. Look at that. This is the camshell. I think we get the idea. This is important stuff. We don't want to lose that. So I wish I had done a little bit better job in explaining what the contents of this box were for. In the very center, of course, that's the big cast iron table that the camshell attaches to. And then you can see the column in the middle, and that's where the yarn guide's attached to and the ribber cone arm attaches to. And you can also see the crank arm there in the center. All right, continuing on with box number 2 of 3. Try to open it the same way, kind of try not to hurt anything. I should probably have gotten my razor, or whatever you call it, those sharp things that help open boxes out, but this is working pretty well. So I'm scoring here along the sides, and once again, they've really packed this so well. Okay. It's well known by knitters who open packages that you can cut important things, so I'm trying not to do that. Okay. Box number 2. Padding and nice protection, and noisy, like Christmas morning. All right, I know this part I've seen in Amy's videos, of course. This is going to be the famous yellow-handled, I think it's an Allen wrench type of tool. I think it is. Okay. And of course, the similarly famous little tool that I see all Lamb LT150 owners using to lift needles and to manipulate stitches. And this will have to always keep close by, because I think there are many times you might need to tighten certain things, so this has to be with the machine nearby in case something needs to be adjusted. So those are the 2 tools. I'll put them on my other table. We have upright posts and heel weights. Let's check this out. Upright posts. These may be the round posts you put together for the yarn mast. I'm not sure. Wrecked the box. That's okay. All right, let's get rid of that and see what I think was billed as upright posts and heel weights. So my guess is that these are the heel weights. Let's take a look. Okay, that's a gorgeous weight. I like the finish, actually. It's kind of a matte finish. Very, very nicely finished weight. And this is just the other one. I probably won't open that. But let's just see what this one is. Okay, so I'm not sure what these are, but husband would be so nervous watching me do this. All right, these are similar. I think these are similar things. Yeah, I've seen Amy's video show these hold those upright masts. Might as well finish because who knows? You can scrub forward if you don't want to see all these parts, but you know, the danger is I'll open them and lose one, but I'm going to try to be really careful. Similar, yep. I remember seeing these in Amy's video. These are still cold from yesterday's delivery. In Minnesota right now, it is 3 degrees. So yesterday it was really cold here too. And it seems like the boxes retained the cold. Right now it's about 68 in this room. Okay, so this is more of the same. And I'm guessing this one we already knew is the same as this. So, okay, so we're gonna be very careful. I'm trying not to scratch these pretty things. I'm gonna put these away. All right, that goes way under here. Let's see what this is. So we're still on box 2. Box 1 held a lot of really good stuff, but we're just kind of seeing what's in all of the boxes. Okay. Not sure what these are, but let's take a look. All right, so I think we're obviously seeing the mast. I believe there are 3 of these, 2 of which will get a heel spring on, and 1 I think is mostly for waist yarn that doesn't really need a heel spring. It's my understanding. So let's see. Let's just open all of them. I don't want to hurt anything. So it looks like this one and this one are different lengths, and I'm guessing this 3rd one matches this one, the shorter of the 2. So I've got 2 short ones and 1 long one. I think Amy has referred to these little insets here as being made of ceramic or something super cool. So I know that that's a detail that I've appreciated from afar. All right, so we've got these. Let's see what's under here. Get these out over here. Okay, here's another custom cut piece. And you know, all the work that goes into making these and just packing them alone is impressive. So this says storage device tool holder cans. Okay, that's kind of cool. Let's open it. These are nice. I think it's a nice touch to have a place for tools, and I'll be yeah, this is a little one. Let's see. Let's see what we've got here. I can feel that it is metal. It has a, I think it sits in cutouts, and you can put tools. I guess little things would go, well, maybe needles, I'm not sure, but obviously that's a nice little thing, and it fits nice. So this is the 2nd tool holder can, and actually there's something inside it, so I think I am going to open this. But I do want to see what this one is. is the spool, sort of, that I read about. There was a really good video about getting started on the LT150, and I've watched it 4 or 5 or 6 times, but she goes through how you want to hold it by the side that moves, and it only moves in one way. Anyway, this is to hold down the knitting as your sock snake gets longer and longer. You can wind it up on this. These are kind of a neat innovation by Lamb, so that the sock snake can be wound. That's how it looks. Put that aside for now. And let's open this one because, like I said, I think this has some goodies inside. Oh, so let's see. LT150. Oh, the famous winged yarn guide. This is so cool. It's just beautifully made, beautifully engineered. This is the winged yarn guide, and there should be 2 tall yarn guides because I did opt for the 2-feed system. These, not sure exactly what they're for, but it's a latch guard, and it shows exactly how you install them, so that's good. I won't take those out. Cool, set of tools. Love having sets of tools. That's good. We'll be putting those to good use. Okay, and so here are the little, yeah, I seen these in the video. These are latch guards. I'm not sure why there are 3. There may be 3 because there are indeed 3 yarn guides. One's this beautiful winged one, and 2 are, I hope they're in here. Well, no, they're not in here. Okay, 2 are the tall winged guides. So here's a lot of hardware. I'm not going to take these out, but we have a lot of hardware. Some extra needles, spare needles, 10 extra needles. These are German-made needles, and the claim to fame, as most people know about Lamb LT150s, is that the very same needles you use for the cylinder are used for the ribber. So that's a really neat innovation, the same needles. So my 66 slot cylinder and ribber, I think, came probably with 99 needles. I'm not sure. I'll put this all back in here. These look important. Look at that, it's so pretty. Okay, and then these are important too. Try not to hurt anything. All right, so that's what was in there. That's cool. Next is oh, look at this. Oh, another work of art. I'm not sure. It's like wrapped with a bow. All right, well, obviously this is the ribber cone. So beautiful, and how they packed it. Oh, I love that. I mean, I don't think this has any other purpose than just holding it down. Oh my gosh. So let's see. Again, this is super cold still. Okay, that piece is heavy. And the famous green and blue dots have already been applied, so that's cool. And lots of cautions. They have to make sure that people don't get hurt using this equipment. Now, underneath here, I thought I saw something. This might have, okay, here's the problem. I saw this as I was lifting the ribber cone out, and I can now see exactly kind of a sad thing. I'm going to have another one sent. I'm really bummed. So that that broke. So that's a sad thing. Okay, well, we'll contact Lamb about that. Let's keep going. I don't know what it is. Let's see, is it marked? Nope. Okay. All right, let's see. Now, I'm not sure what this is. Let's put this. These are the famous German-made needles. So this is something heavy, and I honestly think, oh, maybe this is the cylinder. That's what it has to be. Silly. Okay. Yes, of course. What is this cylinder-shaped thing? Oh, beautiful. Oh, look at that. Famous green and blue slots painted. These are the little things you push in or pull out to get change from cylinder mode to camshell mode. These are tangs, which I think have a function, but I'm not sure what. But this should be my 66 slot cylinder, complete with a cylinder spring, so I'm happy about that. And so this is a treasured piece, an important piece. Okay. So that completes the contents of box number 2. Now the big boy is box number 3. And this one is a big one. Let's open it. Okay. All right. All right, so the top piece is another spacer. And then we've got a fair amount of, oh, look at this. Chicopee hosts annual tree lighting ceremony. All right, I think this is mostly table parts. Here's a lot of paper. Now this is maybe a shelf, I'm pretty sure. Pigtails wrapped inside. Okay, so this is the tension assembly tray. Okay, I'm not going to take this apart, but that is beautiful. All right. Okay, this is the stand. All right, I think I'm going to have to get up. Oh, and this is something important here too. All right, I do recognize, let's see, I do recognize that these are the holes for the little cute boxes that will hold tools. Beautifully painted. That looks very beautifully powder coated. That is sturdy paint job. All right, I'm going to set this over here out of the way. And there's something important here. These are heavy, and this kind of fell off, and this kind of fell off. Okay, well, we've got some things that might have gotten messed up shipping, but these are just basically the stand legs. So they're kind of like angle iron. I think everybody's seen them. This should be the same gray color. Okay, so we'll set those here. And what else do we have? Feeling around. Yeah, there's another loose bolt. I think there was 3 and maybe 4, so I'll find that one. This is some brackets or something, and this is intact. But I do see a handful of these important bolts here. I'm putting them all up on my table. See how many I can fish out. And there's one, there's 2. I'm pulling out, I think, 3 more. And another one. Lift this guy out. Okay, this is important. And there's a box right here that is protected. That's not stable. I'm just leaving it there for 1 second. Okay, I think I can hold on to this with one hand. All right. Okay, here's another one, and that might be it. All right, well, I'm going to have to go through everything and make sure it's all here, but the last thing I think I'll do before I do that is do unwrapping of this. Need to get that. Okay, how about good old-fashioned screwdriver? Okay, throwing that way over there because I know that could not contain any of the little bolts I'm missing. Oh, these are the weights. Oh, this is fun. Oh, look at these. Let's see. Move this. Okay, so well packed. Oh, I love that red. Oh, that's so pretty. I'm not quite sure what that is, but I know I'll learn soon. Okay, that's one beautiful set. And here is I think the rest of them. Let's see. Okay. All right, these are just two more of the same, but oh, aren't they such pretty, oh, they're so pretty, the colors. This is, oh, I get excited about weight discs, I guess, but I'm excited. I think it now, no. Would that be, no. Oh, I'm sure, I do not know how these go together, but is that right? Like that? Just do one more opening here. Two more very similar ones. So we'll put these back. That concludes the unboxing of the Lamb LT 150. A couple of casualties, but I am still very excited. This is a beautifully engineered machine that I can't wait to put together and start using and start learning. Thanks for watching. CSM Mistakes Were Made.